Your Excellency President Shavkat Murayoyev, colleagues, I am delighted to attend the meeting of the Council of Heads of State of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO. I would like to thank you, President Murayoyev, for your warm hospitality and thoughtful arrangements. I salute Uzbekistan for the great job it has done to promote SCO cooperation in various fields during its presidency over the past year. American, renowned as the Pearl on the Silk Road, witnessed the glory of the ancient Silk Road, a route that greatly boosted the flow of goods, the spread of science and technology, interaction of ideas, and integration of diverse cultures on the Eurasian continent. Indeed, the ancient Silk Road has remained a historical source of inspiration for SCO member states as we pursue peace and development. This year marks the 20th anniversary of the SCO Charter and 15th anniversary of the Treaty on Long-Term Good Neighborliness, Friendship and Cooperation between the SCO member states. Over the years, guided by these two founding documents, we have succeeded in exploring a new path for the development of international organizations, and there is much we can draw on from SCO's rich practices. A political trust, guided by the vision of forging enduring friendship and peace among the SCO member states. We respect each other's core interests and choice of development path and support each other in achieving peace, stability, development and rejuvenation. I don't know, no. I don't know. I never know. I never know. I should Win-win cooperation. We accommodate each other's interests, stay true to the principle of consultation and cooperation for shared benefits, enhance synergy between our respective development strategies, and keep to the path of win-win cooperation toward common prosperity. Equality between nations. We are committed to the principle of equality among all countries regardless of their size, consensus-based decision-making, and addressing issues through friendly consultations. We reject the practice of the strong bullying the weak or the big bullying the small. Openness and inclusiveness. We stand for harmonious coexistence and mutual learning between different countries, nations and cultures, dialogue between civilizations and seeking common ground while shelving different. We are ready to establish partnership and develop win-win cooperation with other countries and international organizations that share our vision. Equity and justice. We are committed to the purposes and principles of the UN Charter. We tackle major international and regional issues on the basis of their merits and oppose the pursuit of one's own agenda at the expense of other countries' legitimate rights and interests. These 5 points fully embody the Shanghai spirit, namely mutual trust, mutual benefit, equality, consultation, respect for diversity of civilizations, and pursuit of common development. It has been shown that this spirit is the source of strength for the development of the SCO. It is also the fundamental guide we must continue to follow in the years to come. We owe SCO's remarkable success to the Shanghai spirit, and we will continue to follow its guidance as we forge ahead. Colleagues, human society, like the natural world, has both sunny and rainy days in its development. Our world today is undergoing accelerating changes unseen in a century, and it has entered a new phase of uncertainty and transformation. A once-in-a-century pandemic has continued unabated. Regional conflicts keep flaring up. The Cold War mentality and group politics are resurfacing. So are unilateralism and protectionism. Economic globalization has encountered headwinds, deficit in peace. Under these new conditions, the SCO, as an important constructive force in international and regional affairs that keep itself well positioned in the face of changing international dynamics, ride on the trend of the times, strengthen solidarity and cooperation, and build a closer SCO community of the shared future. First, we need to enhance mutual support. We should strengthen high-level exchanges and strategic communication, deepen mutual understanding and political trust, and support each other in our efforts to food security and development interests. We should guard against attempts by external forces to instigate color revolution, jointly oppose interference in other countries' internal affairs under any pretext, and hold our future firmly in our own hands. Second, we need to expand security cooperation. A proverb in Uzbekistan goes to the effect that with peace, a country enjoys prosperity. Just as with rain, the land can flourish. The Global Security Initiative put forward by China is to address the peace deficit and global security challenges. It calls on all countries to stay true to the vision of common, comprehensive, operative and sustainable security and build a balanced, effective and sustainable security architecture. We welcome all. We should continue to carry out joint anti-terrorism exercises, cut down hard on terrorism, separatist extremism, drug trafficking, as well as cyber and transnational organized crimes, and we should effectively meet the challenges in data security, biosecurity, outer space security, and other non-traditional security domains. China is ready to train 2,000 law enforcement personnel for SCO member states in the next 5 years and establish a China SCO base for training counter-terrorist personnel, so as to enhance capacity. We should ensure that the SCO Afghanistan Contact Group and the mechanism of coordination and cooperation among Afghanistan's neighbors continue to play their roles, and we should encourage Afghan authorities to establish a broadly based and inclusive political structure and remove the ground that breeds terrorism. Third, we need to deepen practical cooperation. To deliver a better life for people of all countries in the region is our shared goal. The Global Development Initiative launched by China aims to focus global attention on development, foster global development partnership, and achieve more robust, greener and more balanced global development. China is ready to work with all other stakeholders to pursue this initiative in our region to support the sustainable development of regional countries. We need to implement the two statements on safeguarding international energy and food security to be adopted by the summit and better protect energy and food security. China will provide developing countries in need with emergency humanitarian assistance of grain and other supplies worth 1.5 billion yuan, some $213 million. We welcome the comprehensive plan for the implementation of the SCO Treaty on Long-Term Good Neighborliness, Friendship and Cooperation for 2023-2027 to be adopted at this summit. We should fully implement the cooperation documents in such areas as trade and investment and infrastructure building, protecting supply chains, scientific and technological innovation, and artificial intelligence to be adopted within the framework of the summit. It is important. We need to ensure implementation of the roadmap for SCO member states to expand shares of local currency settlement, better develop the system for cross-border payment and settlement in local currencies, work for the establishment of an SCO development bank, and thus speed up regional economic integration. Next year, China will host an SCO ministers meeting on development cooperation and an industrial and then supply chains forum, and will set up the China SCO Big Data Cooperation Center to create new kinds of common development. And in a standard we need to enhance people-to-people and cultural exchanges. Exchanges promote integration among civilizations, which in turn enables civilizations to advance. We should deepen cooperation in such areas as education, science, and psychology, culture, media, radio and television, ensure the continued success of signature programs such as the Youth Exchange Camp, the Women's Forum, the Forum on People-to-People Friendship, and the Forum. We need to avoid multilateralism. Obsession with forming a small circle can only push the world toward division and confrontation. We should remain firm in safeguarding the uncentered international system and the international order based on international law. Practice the common values of humanity and reject corrosive game and bloc politics. We should expand schools' exchanges with other international and regional organizations such as the UN, so as to jointly afford multilateralism, improve global governance. Colleagues, the Eurasian continent is home to us all. Affording its peace and development is a shared goal of countries both in our region and the world at large, and the SCO shoulders an important responsibility in meeting this goal. In recent years, an increasing number of countries have applied to join our SCO family. This fully demonstrates the power of SCO's vision and the widely shared confidence in its future. By promoting the development and expansion of the SCO and giving full play to its positive impact, we will create strong momentum and new. Here I wish to express China's congratulations to India on assuming the next SCO presidency. We will, together with other member states, support India during its presidency. Colleagues, this year, facing a complex and challenging development environment both at home and abroad, it has stayed committed to the general principle of making advances while maintaining stable performance, and it has striven to ensure both effective COVID-19 containment, economic stability, and development security. We have continued to respond to COVID-19 and promote economic and social development in a well-coordinated way. Thus, to the greatest extent possible, we have both safeguarded the life and health of the people and ensured overall. Next month, the Communist Party of China will convene its 20th National Congress. It will be an important meeting to be held at a critical time as China embarks on a new journey toward its second centenary goal of building a modern socialist country in all respects. At this National Congress, the Communist Party of China will fully review the major achievements made and valuable experience gained in China's reform and development endeavors. It will also formulate programs of action and overarching policies to meet China's new development goals on the colleagues. Long as the journey is, we will surely reach our destination when we stay the course. Let us act in the Xinye spirit, work for the steady development of the SCO, and jointly build our region into a peaceful, stable, prosperous, and beautiful home. Thank you.